ECDL Advanced Excel Lesson 73 Nested Functions. Individual functions can be combined with each other to form more complex functions. When one of the values within a function is itself a function, this is known as a nested function. An example of nested text functions is equals upper left B2, 3, which would return the uppercase of the left 3 characters in cell B2. Okay, let's look at that. Let's put some text in B2. And now we're going to put in our function into C2, and it's equals upper, open brackets, left, open brackets, B2, 3, close brackets for the B2, 3, and then close the brackets for the upper function. Okay, if we press enter, it will take the first 3 letters of this text string and report back the first 3 letters, but then convert those 3 letters to uppercase. Okay. A common use for nested functions is in the if function. Let's have a look at a simple if function. In this particular case, if a1 is greater than 10, then the function will return the text yes. Otherwise, it'll return the text no. So let's try that out. I've put a value in A2, and in B2 I'm going to put an if statement in to report back whether the value is bigger than 10. Okay, equals if, open brackets, A2 is greater than 10, comma, we're putting in text now, so it has to be enclosed by double quotes, comma, this time no. Okay, close the brackets for the if statement, and now if A2 is bigger than 10, it should put the text yes into B2. If we select 9, it'll say no, it's not bigger than 10. If we try 10, it says no, because 10 is not actually bigger than 10. Now this kind of idea could be replaced by another function, and we're going to use this down here. Let's put in a value. This time I want to know whether the value is between 10 and 20. So what we could do is equals and open brackets A6 is greater than 10, comma, A6 is less than 20, close brackets. So we have 2 logical tests. Both of these need to be true for the AND function to return the answer true. If it's not the case that both of these logical tests are true, then the AND command will return false. Okay, so let's try this out. We're looking for, is it between 10 and 20, not including 10 and not including 20? 15, true, it is. 5, no it's not. 25, no it's not, etc. It is vital that the nested function returns a value of the same type as required by the first function, otherwise an error will result. In the first example, left returns a text field, and a text field is required by the upper function. And in this example, and returns a logical value, true or false, which is required as the first value for the if function. Okay, just to finish off before we get on to the exercise itself, let's just have a look at another kind of nested function. So this time I've got an if statement within an if statement. So, if our number A1 is less than 5, we want it to return the word small. If it's not less than 5, in other words it's 5 or more to get to this stage, if A1 is less than 10, return the word medium. So it will only get to medium if it is 5 or more but less than 10. Otherwise, it'll return the word large. In other words, this will be for values of 10 or more. Okay, so let's put in a value. The formula that I want to put in is equals if, open brackets, A8 is less than 5, comma, the word small in double quotes, comma, and then we're going into a nested if here. So, if, open brackets, A8 is less than 10, comma, we want it to return medium. If not, we want to put in the word large. Close the brackets, and then close the second set of brackets. Okay, if we press enter, we should find it returns the word small because the number 3 is less than 5. Okay, if we put 4, it's still small. If it's 5, it's medium. If it's 9, it's medium. If it's 10, it's large. So here we've seen a simple nested if statement. Okay, let's open the workbook Employees. It's been decided that we wish to pay a £15 bonus to all employees who are 40 or over, but only those who have had less than 2 days absence this year. Okay, in G1, enter the label bonus. Select cell G2 and click the Logical button from the Formulas tab. So Formulas, then Logical. Select the function if, which will then display the if box. In the Logical test field, enter the function and, open brackets, E2 is greater than or equal to 40, comma, F2 is less than 2. Then close the brackets. Enter 15 in the value if true, and 0 in the value if false. So again, we've got two logical tests. E2, which is the age, must be greater than or equal to 40, and also F2 must be less than 2. In other words, the number of absences must be less than 2. And if those two conditions have been met, then the £15 bonus will be shown here. Otherwise, it'll show a 0. Let's press OK. If we copy the nested function from G2 to the range G3 to G20, we can now see who qualifies for the bonus. OK, if you close the workbook without saving, your task is now going to be lesson 74, which will be the revision exercise on the topic of functions. It was a humongous section. There's been plenty to learn there. I hope you do well on the revision exercise, and I look forward to seeing you next time when we'll be starting section 15, which will be the topic of charts. Okay, I look forward to seeing you then.